Now, how many of you know what Tantra is? First of all, anybody ever comes up to you and says, I know how to do Tantra sex, just shoot them, because it's not going to be fun at all. You know that. I mean, that's really bad, come on. Just say to them, look, I'm not into Tantra sex. I like to be banged right up against the wall. How about that? Can you do that? If not, move on, all right? But anyhow, they sell a Tantra here in Second Life. That's a Second Life womb, in case you guys don't know what that is. Brings back all the fun, Yeah. Cycles, ovulation, risk. Yeah, it exists. I'm telling you, you can buy it. Yeah. And I had to learn a bunch of things. Like, I didn't know that a furry cycle was 14 days. And I accidentally set it to 14 days to a furry cycle. And I was having sex with 5 women at the time, and I was just positive, gee, I was going to have a litter. What was I going to do with that? I mean, gosh, what do you do if you have a litter and you're not, you're not a furry? But you don't get pregnant right away. I had to go see one of the Second Life infertility doctors. Have you ever been to one of those? Yeah. Yeah, it took me nearly 2 months to get pregnant. It was not easy. Yeah, there were lights that went on, green, red, yellow. There was another light, too. Went on blue. Whoever your partner was couldn't afford the baby. That's what blue was. So anyhow, there I was, 5 different women. You get an urge in the early days. Come on, I know, none of you have done sex in so long. You were all doing other things like writing great novels, poetry, doing movies, writing songs, anything. Nobody does sex anymore. I know. Yep. Anyhow, when I got pregnant, I wanted to find out who the mother, father of my kid was. I mean, that's pretty natural, don't you think? I mean, I didn't know I was sleeping around. I was a bit of a slut. There's nothing wrong with that. So I asked the person who made this Tantra, is there a way for me to find out who the mother, father is? This was before voice, but he did find it kind of interesting when I asked about the mother, father. But he did have a paternity test. It wasn't ready yet. It was in beta, and I was the first to ever use it. So I went around to these 5 women, and I sat down with them individually, and I'd say, sweetie, I'm pregnant. You should have seen. You didn't need Emerald Viewer to see them start to turn red. Whoa, you didn't need any new updates. You knew right away they were fidgeting in the chair. You didn't need animations, nothing. I said, yeah. And they thought, oh, well, what's the big deal? I'm fidgeting, but, well, Lauren can't prove anything. I'm just one of 5, And then I rezzed the little paternity kit on the table in front of them. And I said, I've got a paternity kit. If you touch this, it will say whether you're the mother, father of my child. Now, you want to see these women back away from the table. It was unbelievable. They didn't want to touch it. It was like drawing straws. Okay? And if they touched it and they weren't the one, they were so happy. Finally, I rezzed it, and the woman touched it, and she was the mother, father of my little girl. She logged off Second Life, has never come back, and now I'm an unwed mother living in Old Wives, raising my little daughter and doing comedy to make a few bucks. But, I ran into one woman when I was pregnant, and boy, I got a news for you. These pregnancy tummies that talk, you're out listening to music and there's somebody next to your stomach's talking, stuff like that. Just, well, I have something to do. I won't tell you about that till another time. But anyhow, okay, so I'm out walking around. I'm pregnant, right? And I run into this one woman, and she's pregnant too because I was over at the maternity place. She was big. I had never seen anybody so big. And I said to her, wow, you must be due like any day. And she said, no. She said, I'm having triplets. And I only paid for one baby. I said, well, then that's pretty good, right? Nope. She was not happy. They played a joke on her and gave her triplets. How about that? Yeah. You'll never have Slex again, right? Yeah. Yeah. Those are back when teleports didn't work and stuff like that. And, my water broke on a Sunday. Yeah. It broke on Sunday. And I'm in world. And my doctor can't get in. I'm 5 hours wandering around in Second Life. Don't know what to do right away. I'm yelling at my friends. I'm all nervous. My water broke. Finally, one of my friends IMs me, says, "Oh, just click false labor." That's pretty easy. Now, there's a button you could use in First Life, right? I'm not ready this week. Click false labor. God. After 5 hours of clicking false labor, I had beachfront property. Anyhow, I have my little 8 Prim baby. I have the Prim scars to prove it. Little Lula. Now they're Sculpties. You don't get scars. They slide right out. Yeah. And they're unbelievable. They talk, the new ones. Yep. They tell my little daughter how big their trust fund is. Unbelievable. I can't wear a bikini here in Second Life anymore because of these Prim stretch marks. Now, it's really something. I mean, it's a pain. I wanted to find out if there was a dermatologist here in Second Life or somebody's skin doctor or something. No splinters with Sculpties, Skylar. Nope. Oh, yeah, Phantom Babies. There it is. Comes out without any effort. Right, crap. No doubt about that. So anyhow, another time, I'll go into the orphanages and children of Second Life. And that could be a lot of fun.